Right, I've just swapped over from time-lapse mode to video mode and the engine's running, so hopefully there's still enough life left in the GoPro 8 battery and my DigiPower battery's getting charged up as we drive along. I should have enough to record part of the journey out here. So the first part of the journey is just driving the mile back along this farmer single track that's full of holes and water. So you just got to drive out really gently so you don't wreck your springs. So uneven. Now it's hot now because the sun's highest and it's shining through the window. The dog must be absolutely knackered because he didn't want to go plodging through the river to get a drink and cool off. He run back away from us, back to the car. So that's him telling me, come on Granite, I want to go, I'm just knackered. So I've had to abandon the idea of going, like, letting him go and have a plodge in the Kerscher burn. A big hole here full of water. So just gently let the car roll through it and up through the other side. Now there's holes everywhere. The only good thing about going to the pub is it washes all your tyres off. That's what I wanted to take him in the burn though, for to wash his legs off just the same. Get all the splashes of mud off his legs where he's been running through the ditches in the swamp grass areas. That's where he gets black, because it all splashes up underneath his belly and the tops of his legs and everything. So as you can see, there's just loads of holes in this bit of a track going along. And that's a passing place that just there. Now I'm coming up to where the metal gate is as well, on the right hand side, going down into the farmers' fields. And that's why when I'm driving up here, I make sure I pass that gate before I even think about letting him off the leader, so we're far enough away from any sheep that's still around in the fields and that across the other side of the burn there. So I feel safer letting him off. That's why I worry about him when we're coming back to the car, in case he comes beyond the car and comes along here and spots sheep and wonders what they are, and goes running through wading through the burn to run after them to see what they are. So as you can see, this track is really rough as hell. So there are splashes of shit up the side of my car again as usual. But just across the other side of the burn there, in the fields, that's where the sheep are grazing. And if he came up here by himself and come to where this metal gate is on the right hand side here, he could duck under the gate and cross the burn and go chasing after the sheep out of curiosity, because he hasn't had that much contact with them really. He's seen them, he knows what they are, but I still think he'd run after them out of curiosity. Like he goes to other dogs to play with them, he would do the same with the sheep probably, but the sheep would panic and run, then dogs go into chase mode, and that's what happens. Right, here's this metal gate on the right here now. That's where the tractors come, the farmers come in the tractors across the burn there to the gate, not to this track. So the farmer still uses this track. But the only vehicles that use is the likes of me and other hikers coming along here when they want to drive to the far end to do less walking. You hear the stones bouncing off the tyres, pinging. ping. And that's what I mean by driving fast over stony tracks. You get stone chips on your paintwork if you drive too fast. Right, so like I say, it's about a mile from that part where I parked the car back to the T-junction here, where you go up the steep S-bend banks. So I'm nearly back now. You'll see the T-junction soon. We are first went across the bridge. They have mountain bike rallies, and they set up a course where the bikers race up the hills and do all kinds of stunts. There's quite a few vans with their parents come and watch their kids doing a competition, and I think they do it every year. Right, nearly back now. There's that woman's blue car parked that I passed first thing this morning when I arrived here. Oh, there's loads of cars gone from the car park over there now. When I first got here, there was loads of cars over there at the right. Right, I've got to get up these steep S-bends now. Right, up we go. It's all bends and S-bends and uphill at the same time. So you've got to watch for cars coming down the way as well. It's just bend after bend after bend and S-bends as well. Now I think the track that the woman was telling us about is this one going off to the left. When you get to the top of the bank, there's a Forestry Commission track goes off straight on. I think that's the track that she's on about. And I was talking to her before she went her own merry way. Right, this one coming up on the left there now. I think she means that one. I mean, this car makes that them bends and that hill no problem at all with being a 2.4 litre engine, and it's 185 horsepower, so we'll be 4x4 even if it was snow and icing. I'll still get up there, no problem. Right, so I've got to go all the way back to that little church that I stopped off at, the No. Then back through Blackpool Gate, then back up the steep hill going to the village of Roadhead, and just continue on with my journey. Right, round and down this S-bend now and up the other side. Should have zeroed me mileometer to see how many miles I need to go before I get home. I'll pull over in a minute. I'll pull up opposite this passing place here. Right. Right, I've done 78.1 so far. I think I had done 76.3 miles, or 76.4, that's right. So I've got 76.4 miles to drive back home. I'll be going back home exactly the reverse to getting here. He's lying down the back of the car because he must be knackered. Right, this is where you've got to remember to turn left and not go straight on at this bit here, look, where the road closed ahead sign is, and this little cottage bungalow. There's another place that you can go down and all. There's a bit of a stream down there. There's a concrete ramp that you can walk across to get over the burn. I've seen that on the maps when I was checking out this area. There with the chocolate trees done. I hate that when birds fly in front of your car.